welcome back to 5-Minute Book Chat, in which I will try to keep it to 5 minutes. I will be chatting about a book every week for 5 minutes, and this week I will be talking about Wilhelmina, A Winter Bride, and it is part of the Brides for All Seasons series. And of course, this is when my throat goes wonkers and I have to clear it and I'm wasting time. Okay, so Wilhelmina, A Bride for All Seasons, is about this girl named Wilhelmina Wilkins who is ruined in society when a guy that she, from a well-known family, accosts her. And then because she rebukes his, or doesn't, fall for it, he gets pretty pissed off and he kind of turns around and makes up a story about her being inappropriate with him. Of course, because he is one of the prominent family members, they take his word over hers, and she is pretty much scorned from society. Even her best friend can't speak to her now because she is engaged to the brother of this bad guy. So what happens then is that she is kind of upset, she's sad, and she goes to the park, and this takes place in Pennsylvania in the 1860s, and she runs into this lady who is running who started the Marital Gazette, and she is looking for mail-order brides. I keep trying to straighten the book. There we go, now it's straight. She's looking for mail-order brides to go out west and talks to her about it, and she kind of looks through the paper, and this one guy looks really good, to her. She kind of thinks, wow, he's really calling to me. It might be the only thing option I have to do. I don't really have much to do here anymore. Her father wants to ship her off to a farm in Virginia with this aunt that's pretty miserly and not very nice, and she just kind of is sad. And being young, back then, at this age, and you're ruined in your early 20s, you're pretty much done. And so knowing that she's going to probably be a spinster for the rest of her life, she decides to go ahead and take a chance and be a mail-order bride. So she ends up on a train and headed to Montana, where she arrives, I think, 3 days later, and no groom. And so it's really kind of fun to see how, her and the groom end up meeting once in town. She gets in town, imagine coming to a town, you don't know anybody, you get there, the person that's supposed to meet you is not there. But she's pretty smart, and she, gets directions to the hotel, and she's going to go grab a meal and hopefully wait for the guy to show up. And there's this big fight outside of the saloon. This guy comes out brawling, and it turns out that the guy in the middle of the road, fist flying with another guy, is her soon-to-be husband. So let me read you guys I'm going to put it here and read you guys the blurb for the book. It says, "If opposites attract, these two strangers will collide with the force of a raging storm. Out of options, Wilhelmina Wilkins heads west to marry a total stranger upon answering a mail-order bride ad. What could have been a fairy tale beginning turns out to be this bride's nightmare. Instead of meeting Wilhelmina at the train station, her husband-to-be is in the center of town brawling. Marcus Hamilton is blindsided twice, first by a mail-order bride and ad posted for him by his mother and sister, and secondly by the beauty of the woman who arrives to marry him. That the bride wishes to cancel all plans after he fails to make a good first impression will not do. How far will Marcus have to go to prove his worth?" So anyway, I really enjoyed writing this story. Marcus is one of my favorite heroes. He is handsome, he is brash, he's quick-tempered. She is now newly independent, smart, will not take any crap from him. And so to me, I think that you will enjoy reading this more fiery heroine who, despite the odds and despite that she probably doesn't have anything, it's not going to just take whatever is thrown at her. So this is a family of Marcus has a brother named Tobias, and then there's also other male characters, and the books that follow, which I will be talking about in following weeks, will also bring a lot of the characters in this town to life. So this is a good introduction to the town, to the new people, the new cast of characters that I think are colorful, that are fun, that are, unforgettable, especially Marcus's best friend, who is a doctor in town. And he will stand out in this book, and there's a reason for it. He will be the hero in the following book. So more on that to come. So if you get a chance, pick up Wilhelmina, A Winter Bride and read it and let me know what you think. It's a quick read, it's a fun read, it's a light read, and hopefully it'll be something that will touch your heart. Thanks again. Happy reading. Remember to be kind to others, and most of all, be kind to yourself. Bye.